see everything's changed again. Yeah. As soon as they let intelligence artificial take over, there's constant gonna be annoying changes. It's always gonna be different. I don't know what you're bitching about. Oh, my rubber band just broke. Good boy, Manny. I scheduled this video yesterday, and I didn't even want to. I had a pretty eventful morning yesterday. I had things to talk about. That's good. I didn't have it. I'm sad that my dog died. You know? So what I did is I took that sadness and I mostly used it in positive ways. I did do some negative, but, you know, people don't understand that it ain't all love and light. That the whole world ain't all loop-de-whoopsie-doopsie-doos. Shiny buttons and smell good things. You know, there's a lot of stench on planet Earth. And I get a lot of people have avoided that stench, but you can't get away from that stench. Stench of death. Everybody gets to experience it. They should. Maybe if they did, they'd value life more. I know a lot of people are experiencing that stench. They never thought they'd experience it. And here they are. I myself experienced that stench just 2 days ago. I've experienced it countless times before. Why should I be the only one having all the fun? Good boy, Benny. Good boy, Tuck. Good boy. Good girl, Luna. So the first 48 after we lost one of our family members, Artie Pants, I got real mad at the sheriff that was a dick. So go over to Third Eye Activated on TikTok and see how I coped with that. I'm continuing to cope with that. I since have written on my windows. It's on my car right now. I don't think I have a picture of it. It has 2, and then it says it's sheriff, and then the number of his truck that he had on his truck. So it says 2 sheriff 5034. That's Taos County Sheriff. License plate, government plates 87661. If you out see him around, if it's a canine unit even, I mean, and he didn't even have any compassion for my dog just dying. No, he was just being a little. Well, anyway, so I put 2 sheriff, truck number. Nobody's moving. Nobody's near you. Benny's right there. Unless Artie's haunting you. I don't really see any reason why you should just be growling. I'd rather you didn't while I'm talking on my live. May I go on? Because every time you do it, it makes my train of thought derail. That's the reason. If you want to know the reason, that's the why I would appreciate it if you could just hold off for about 20 minutes And I can get this stuff off my chest. Thank you. I love you. Do you want the fan on you direct? Is that what you need? Just put it on you and they're not in the mood. And if I don't give you kisses, you'll be mad about it. Good girl. I love you. You're not in trouble. No trouble to be had here, no. There's no trouble to be had. You kissy missy, the prissy. They're getting their nails done on Saturday. The nail gal's get, well, maybe she will. Who knows? So, the first 48, or first 24 hours since Artie Pants left. Are the dogs responding any different? Well, to be honest, the closest that Artie was with one of the other dogs was Tucker, and they spent the first 6 months of their time together, because Tucker was 6 months old. Artie was like, oh, I don't know, maybe 6 months older than him, a couple months older than him, August to November, 3 months older than him. So they spent quite a long time playing and being brothers, from utter mutters and stuff like that. Something happened when we were in Oregon. They got into a fight, and ever since then, Tucker was leery of Artie, and he was scared. And here's the funny thing, though, is because this just happened right after I had dropped Artie off to get cremated. And then I walk out the door of the vet office, and then there was this rainbow in the sky coming through, and to let me know that he made it to the Rainbow Bridge.
That's nice.
So, and then I came home and I wanted to watch something, or yesterday I wanted to watch something like lighthearted, with a laugh track. Not a care in the world. Everything's great when a laugh track exists, right? So she's just gonna bark. I got no say. So Mom and I were watching Young Sheldon, and the episode that came on was season 1, episode 20, and it's called "The Dog, a Squirrel, and a Fish Named Fish." And the beginning of it, this dog really liked Sheldon, and they couldn't figure out why. And then they did like a flash, it's like, and then they were talking about the dog's owner and how he went to jail. And that's how I got Artie Pants, is because his mom that he was born to, his person went to jail. It was the same circumstance. And Artie was like Beagle and Rhodesian Ridgeback. And so, and his mom even kind of looked like that dog. So, that was me. That was another synchronicity of him letting me know that he ain't gonna be too far energetically. That's for sure. This is one of the last pictures with him.
That is.
We just all hung out. He wasn't scared. That's all I could ask for, is that I just want them all to just kind of, go off into heaven all nice and easy, right? And then, another favor, another gift of grace that God was given to me yesterday, because I wake up, I have all this energy, so I was gonna go to Big 5 Sporting Goods. that's where I'd gotten my... Oh, he's mad at me. It's all right, Benny. You're fine. Every time you get, she's barking at you. Oh, sorry, Tuck. I'm sorry, buddy. That mine is so clumsy. It's okay. Luna, you stop. Benny's not doing nothing to you. Here, Benny, want the pillow? Oh, one thing. Oh, sorry, Tuck. One thing that's peculiar is that Artie used to always go into the bathroom with me.
Yeah.
Like whatever. Every time he was always right there. He was my magnet. Like every time I got up, he'd get up and shake his head, and I'd hear his ears flap. Luna does it too. I've realized that today. You're fine, Benny. Just relax, bud. Mom, will you pet him, please? No, that's Benny. That's Tucker. Could you please pet him right there? Could you pet that dog, please? Thank you for petting that dog right there. So I went to Big Lots so I could I got these things. I bought one of these a while ago. It's a 20-pound weight.
Wow.
So now I have two. And so I've been shifting up my regimen. My weightlifting regimen. There, can't get mad at what you can't see. So, when I went to get, it doesn't open until 10, I guess, and I was there early, so I went next door to Ace Hardware. I just want to do a fucking talk without being disruptive for goddamn sake. Shit. I swear to fucking God. So, I was early, and I went next door to Ace Hardware to see about getting a charging cable for my headphones, because I have a feeling, because they use the C type now, that these are gonna go away. So all the stuff that you use to charge is just gonna become fucking obsolete. Just more bullshit America does. Just more American bullshit. That's how much waste, how much stupid shit, how often we could waste shit. That's the American way. So I went to Ace, and then I saw the checker lady, Andrea. She's a nice lady. I haven't been into Ace in a while since I found out that Mom was born in Cuesta, and so I was like, I'm still upset because I'm sad about my dog, but I go and I was like, hey, since I saw you last, I said more has come, about Mom. And that's since I last told it, Mom, when we found out that Mom's brother's name is Elmer Archuleta, I said, you got it, and she said it, and she looks at me. And she said he's my primo, which I believe is her grandfather. And I look at her and I see that we have the same nose. And she said we're related. And she came around and gave me a big old hug. boy, come on. You know? And then she gave me her phone number.
Oh, very nice.
I said, I'm gonna call you one day. I gotta get ready for stuff like that. I gotta be in the right, you know. And it's so hard because, like, I see my pattern. I see where things have happened in life, and I get so angry. I get so darn mad because I feel powerless, you know. From all those years, but all you have to do is, you know, close your eyes, you know, make a wish, and you can make whatever you want come true. And I never could. I didn't think about what I wanted to make happen. You know, like I never imagined this life, another life. Because I always knew that my life was gonna be what my life was gonna be, what it was gonna entail. I'm one of those people that, you know, they say, well, you gave everything up to take care of your mom. My mom gave everything up to take care of me and to teach me lessons that are valuable. She didn't just give me everything that she thought that I wanted. She knew that wasn't good for me. And then now I look around a society, and all these people have just indulged themselves into a state of misery. Then they're taking it out on everybody else, but they're going around acting like everything's great. La la la. They're happy as can be. How can people be so selfish and be happy? How is that a thing? There is a beautiful thing that I did, though. I don't really know what other people do, and I just kind of do what I do, and whatever, if my energy is alignment into other people's energy, you know, allow me to be here and support. And I know a nice lady, and she's in Florida, and she's not too far south of Tampa. And I understand that they had a lot of destruction from tornadoes. And there's a great deal of life lost due to tornadoes.
Oh, wow.
And did I turn it off? How do I do this all the time? I hit buttons. I've done this before, and I had to look it up on how to. There it went. So on what day was that? So I haven't talked to Barb in a while. She said, where are you now? I said, Taos, New Mexico. Funny story. Mom was adopted in the 1950s from an orphanage in El Paso, Texas. My whole life I've been looking for someone she's related to. End up in North New Mexico to keep my family together. Found out she was born 20 miles. Found out she was... We ended up 20 miles from her birthplace. She's the youngest of 12. This is her brother.
Oh, wow.
And she said they look like family. I think it's funny because my brother sacrificed us. That's how we end up here.
Oh.
And then Mom, like, we haven't met him or anything. And then I sent her a picture of him next to another guy. And I said, oh, is that the pastor of the church up in Cuesta? When the guy sent it to me, and he's like, yeah. And so I told this. So I said the dude on the left is the brother of the lady that was our first landlord when we moved here in 2020.
That was quite a long time ago.
Like I don't know why people think. I'm not exact. I probably will never know until I take my last breath exactly what we are a part of on planet Earth. But I don't think we're like spinning on a ball in space. I think there's a little more to it than that. Anyway, what did I say? That's what I said on Tuesday at 9:45 a.m. Or that's when I sent her the first message was on Tuesday at 8:50. I said, we'll keep praying nonstop. She said, thank you. This one looks like it's going to hit his head on. And at 9:45 on Tuesday a.m., I said, I'm going to focus on making it weaker with God's help. I miss you, Barb. And then a guy I follow, he's a weather dude, Tom, on Facebook, Pastrano. He's out of Oklahoma.
That's a long way.
Well, not really. It's right next door, really. We're in New Mexico. Anyway, this was let's see. This was, when is this picture taken? 3/17 Wednesday. So it was 4/17 that time because he had just posted it. Said 4 p.m. update. There are a few positive developments with Milton as expected. It's interacting with shear and drier air, which is causing it to weaken from its previous Category 5 strength. It now appears that the storm will pass just south of Tampa Bay or possibly over the southernmost 2 to 3 miles of the bay. This will help reduce the storm surge in Tampa, with offshore winds providing some relief. Landfall is expected within a few hours, still anticipating a large swath of damage from Tampa to Orlando and all points east. Now, after I went to after I did the whole, that's what I did. Okay, so when I went to the store, when I went to Ace, they didn't have what I wanted, so I went across the street to Smith's to get the charging cable that I wanted. Come here, Benny. I know, she meant to you. Come here, Benny. Benny, you want here? Benny, aw, buddy, don't let her be mean. Benny, everybody stressing Benny out, Margie. It's a ring to Benny, Margie. So I went across the Smith's grocery store to get the charging cable that I need, and then I came back, and then I went over. I was gonna go get something to eat. This place called the Legacy Cafe.
What?
The Legacy Cafe. I got us a burrito. It was very good. I got both red and green sauce.
That's nice.
It was very good. It was just enough. It was reasonably priced. It was like, it wasn't too expensive. The potatoes were good. Yeah, it wasn't like, a $15, $20 burrito.
Yeah.
It was just right porridge. The girl was nice. And then I went over while I was waiting for my food to the candy store, because I asked the people at the restaurant, I asked them if they like fudge. And see, I like to promote local within local, even within the locals within the local, not just the local. So I went down because I like the nice Teresa, I think is her name, the lady at the candy shop, Rocky Mountain Candy, something like that. I like their fudge. They make really good fudge. So I went down to get some fudge to give to the kitchen people as a little extra, because I am so extra. I exist to show how extra people could be with their free will if they get up out the chair, but they just sit and watch me. It's just so weird, my experience. Minnie, come down here. Just come down here. Good boy. Come here. Just get away from her. She doesn't like you. You guys are not all friends. It's not chummy, yay all the time. You know, I've just been trying to make it work because really they can't stand each other. At least they don't freaking try to bite each other anymore with my arms in their mouth. So that's the thing, is I make commitments and then I make myself crazy honoring my commitments. But guess what? You know why I honor my commitments even if it makes me crazy? That'll teach me next time I want to get 4 dogs about the same age. All I have to do is just jump into that energy bank any old time and just remember what it fucking feels like and how much fun it really isn't. How much stress it really fucking is. I get why people only take care of themselves. Maybe one day I'll be one of those people. I really don't think I have it in me. So, go to Teresa, get my fudge. For the people that work in the kitchen at the restaurant, I get 2 pounds. I said, give me a 1/4 pound of this and this. Told Teresa what I was doing while she was cutting it up. I said, maybe during the course of your day while you're making candy, you could just maybe like think of the storm, spin the winds the opposite way. Get creative. She's like, oh yeah, I've been doing that. And then in my FYP, it's a whole lot of other people. Because I've been doing this my whole life. I learned when I was a little girl that I was like, hey Cloud, go over there. Cloud goes over there. Hey Cloud, okay, now go this. It's cooperation. Because I'm not all, Cloud, I'm going to take you over. I'm going to bend you over, Cloud, if you don't do what I say. And then I'm going to record it. And I'm going to blackmail you. You know, because cooperation is nature's way. It's human beings with thumbs. They do weird shit. As we can see on planet Earth. I see Cinco de Mayo is going to be an interesting day for that other storyline. It's just another storyline of a control freak scumbag. Different face, you know, same vibe. They're everywhere, and they're never gonna all go away. I think it's funny that Pierce Morgan guy invited Jaguar and then backpedal. I wonder if that dude's on some tape someplace, you know? I thought he was too cool to backpedal, but no, he's not. He's just bought and paid for, you know? As big as they think they are, they're always still just signing the back of a paycheck. Even if it's their name on a show. See, because people that serve money and property and prestige and fame and all that shit that don't matter, they're always gonna fold and crumble and do weird shit to get all that stuff because it's a sickness. It's a definite sickness. You know, it ain't natural to have freaking urges like that, to desire things so much that people do such freaking perverse things. It ain't natural. I listened to this one reel with Jack Ryle a little while, and she made such a good, valid point. You know, it's like all these people, and I've said it on my videos too. It's like the greatest trick that the devil ever pulls is to get people to believe that he don't exist. And her point that she made was quite valid. Was the fact that, you know, she's like, remember, and I talk about too, is like, we all have the devil and the angel on our shoulder, and people use their free will to listen to which one they're going to listen to. The ego that says, oh yeah, just put it in there. You know, or put it up there, or put it, you know, when you have weird shit telling you put things, that ain't what God wants people to do. To put things in places that things shouldn't be in those places for some weird gratification. I don't know why you're crying now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Go over there. I don't. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. Go to your spot. Go to take a nap or something. I don't want to hear it. Go. Sit down. So lots of people are figuring out that we can cooperate and make big things happen. Oh, I was thinking about my weather pattern. Because we all have our weather patterns in us. Because everybody has storms inside them. Because storms are energy. We got energy within us. That's why I was telling the lady at the candy store. I said, yeah, I was out here I just need to come out and get all my energy out. I said, I don't get to get out a whole lot. And I don't really like walking around over where I live because there's a bunch of fucking scumbags all over the place. And I don't really like to, you know, I know who I can get through to and I know who I can't. And I ain't going to bother with people that aren't willing to make, you know, put the effort in. And I can see where accountability ain't and all that stuff. And I'm just not going to waste my energy. Because quite frankly, I don't have it to freaking waste on people no more. Because when they are so self-loathing that they do all those terrible things to toxify and poison themselves, I don't know why they care about anything that I would say to them. I don't know why anything that I could say that could hurt anybody's feeling when people are so adamantly against themselves. Like here in New Mexico and Taos, they like to piss money. They like to, they do whatever they can to maintain that program of stupid shit. With all the holidays, like it's how, you know, never mind all the fact that of all the wicked shit, that just the fact that so much wicked shit happens on Halloween because people are wicked and like to do weird shit. And they're, yeah, now like drinking and alcohol is at an all-time high, and that's just the beginning because all you got to do is get people to loosen up and the things that they'll do after that. They're just, because a lot of times they're just like, whatever, man, I just want to have a good time. You know how I know that? Because I used to be like that. Thank goodness nobody put none of that chrome stuff in my face. I might have freaking tried it. Young, impressionable. There's plenty of stuff I wouldn't do, though. Nope, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. I would drink though, and I got myself in so many I would take the speed. Let's do it. Let's do it. Like I was a drunk. Let the demons just run the show all the time. It's so funny how people that just like, yeah, I like that people are just like, I only have a couple drinks a day. I don't drink that much. I only have a couple drinks a day. And then I'm like, starting from when? Oh, I don't know, about 7 years ago? Like, what the fuck? like, how many times have you not in between this time and that, you know? They can't count. I know, I used to drink like that. What else was I going to say? Something about... I was thinking about that. What I had a thought today that hit me. When I was thinking about that today, that it hit me, because my grandpa, I always had to go, we had to go, like, there are times that we had to live with my grandparents because they took us away from my mom. Unlawfully, I might add. And so, my grandpa would often hide out in his bathroom. And I always wondered what he was doing in there. And they were like, we'd go hunting for stuff, because I'm Scorpio moon. I was always looking for answers to secrets. I knew where there were secrets. And you know what's so funny? Is every secret so far I didn't want to find out to be true. I found all these secrets out about my family and all this stuff. Like, just because the truth has a frequency. And when you tell the truth will be drawn to you. And I've been a truth teller my whole life. Speaker and seeker. So, yeah, I want to know answers. I get the answers I want to know. It's kind of neat. And so, my train of thought just derailed. Hold on. That's an update. I don't need to do that. So, another person I know in Asheville, 1 dead and 12 others trapped in an underground Colorado gold mine. That was an hour ago. The individuals were part of a tour group and became stuck near the bottom of Molar Kathleen Gold. Nobody is near you. I don't know what you're tripping on. Because, like, Tucker's over there, Benny's down there. I really don't, I mean, I'm not, unless, is Stan Lee around here? Because he goes scooting up in here back and forth, and he's kind of ornery sometimes. See, that's what happens when you go around living that best life. That's not that world. Like, when are people going to start doing things to preserve life? When is that part happen? Like, how much destruction has to happen before people are like, maybe I shouldn't go on vacation. Maybe I should go help somebody else out, you know? And when does that shift happen? I saw that the intelligence artificial, it had me for a second, because most of what my experience on planet Earth is to sharpen my skills of discernment. So whatever situation I come across in life, I get to decide, wow, this is a true experience I'm having, or wow, what bullshit I'm experiencing right now. And that's pretty much what my experience on planet Earth has been, and that's discernment. And I saw these pictures of that place, and that people take all their kids, that is just part of the program, Mickey Mouse, you know, all that weird stuff, you know, false for profits. You know, I think about if they piled up all the money that every dime ever that people wasted on that place, like, everybody could have a place to live. You know, I mean, it's like all the resources wasted on these distractions. And I saw these pictures and I was like, that's not real. And because we know what's real, but sometimes people just want to perpetuate the lie. Because it's more it stacks more towards the money, property, prestige, chasing sensations, nonsensical bullshit that freaking human beings have got, that they like to swarm around in. Sometimes I wonder if I am an alien. Sometimes I do. Because I am very much not like other people on planet Earth. And I keep trying to find other people, you know. And it's really so hard. I see another, I saw that one chick, you know, this chick. My sister's with me too. She's been letting me know that she's taking care of Artie Pants.
Oh, that's not.
You know, if you love things, everything is a heartbreak waiting to happen. Then I gotta get busy to heal my heart. Because if I don't heal my heart, that pain turns to anger, and then I am useful to not myself or nobody else. Noble, Ma. Noble's with Artie Pants too. And Sassy, they're having a big old party.
Oh.
And turkey bird squawking. So I got dumped last relationship. It's been 10 years since I was in a relationship. Oh, I saw this guy. I went, look, he's looking right at me.
Oh.
I've done some shit. That's an actual photo, October 5th, 2016. And that's when I went to Seattle last time. And then, this is when I was like, I went and stayed at this place. Drake Lookout Peak, elevation 8,222. It's one of those places you can, and when you look around, I mean, it was like, I slept on Mars. It was already, I mean, I don't have to go to Mars because I did. Because it looks just like Oregon. That was a pretty cool thing. But yeah, I was like rolling around on Mars. 10 years ago, I started dating myself after I got dumped. This was my little house in Omaha. How fucking cute is that shit? It was not like that when I moved in there. And then the city started infringing. And all those beautiful trees around me, they cut them down. And it's an old picture of me. I wish I still had that sweater. It's cashmere. I got for like $40 at Kohl's. Met this chick. At her dog. She's a comedian. So after I got dumped, I just went and just did all the stuff that I guess I kind of wanted to do in my life that I never got to do because I was trying to be responsible. As I started going to concerts and stuff. This was May 11th, 2016. She just donated. She's not on my radar so much anymore because, you know, she is a life past 7. We have that in common. And I track where she's at in time, and it, not all the time, but I dip in and pay attention just because of her astrology. And to see if she's living from ego or free will. You know? And I guess she just contributed $5 million to people that lost everything. The thing of it is she needs to put it in people's hands. Like, here's a stack of two, like, she needs to do that because that's what's wrong is they have all these non-profits. It's disgusting in my view. It's disgusting. Nobody's near you, I guess. I don't know. This is new. Of what? There's nothing. There's Tucker's thing. Now he's licking on himself. Benny just stopped licking on himself. You stop. So I think next we're gonna watch a little Sweet Tooth, huh, Ma?
Sweet tooth.
Yeah. Oh, Stanley, is that you? You're doing that? It's you, Stanley. No, it's not. I was just laying down. I just now woke up. It wasn't me, and I'm not in the mood. You're a good boy. You're the best guy in the world. All right, I need to wrap it up. Ma, you eating good?
Yeah.
Are you content?
Yeah.
Watching Marge fall apart and put herself back together again?
Pull together.
Huh?
The cat.
That's the cat.
Yeah.
Stan Lee.
Yeah, there's that.
It's a good cat. So it's kind of Stan Lee's like Stan Lee and Artie Pants like. He would give Artie a hard time. And it's kind of funny though because they were actually kind of like quantumly threadedly connected. Because when I picked Artie up, it was 2010. It was like October. It was like now. I think he might have waited until the day that I got him that anniversary to go to heaven.
No.
So I think we were together 14 years to the day. I haven't verified it yet, but I'm not ready to. 'Cause that little turkey would do that. So I'd gone down to New Orleans to see my old AA sponsor. And I'd never been to New Orleans, so I flew down there and stayed with her. And we did all the touristy shit, got the funnel cake and all that shit. And when I got back, because Artie had gone into rescue, but he wasn't ready to be weaned yet. And so when I got back, he was like 7 weeks. And so they hung on to him in rescue. So when I got back, the girl, Libby, picked me up from the airport and then took me to the Village Inn, and I ate pancakes, and then I went across the street to... What are you doing that for? You have something in your eye?
Yeah.
Do you need a Kleenex?
Yeah.
There. Do we need to trim your nails? And that PetSmart on North 72nd in Lake Sorensen, just blow your nose. Don't fold it up and put that in your pocket. I need a vacation. I haven't had a day off in 8 years. The only days that I've done different in 8 years are the days that I've had to move to another location. And then try and maintain a level of normalcy. 8 years, that's a long fucking time to not have a goddamn day off. I'm ready for a motherfucking overnight, by myself, no dogs, no moms, no nothing. I'm ready for 36 fucking hours of uninterrupted selfishness. That's what I'm ready for. Because every day for 8 years, I have seen other people live it because nobody else has come in and said, let me hang out with your mom for a couple hours so you can go out and not have to worry about anything. Because where I live, it's run by a bunch of fucking flakes. And you can't rely on things like the electricity staying on or you can't even be confident that a drunk isn't gonna end. It's a common thing. Where I live, drunks end up in the fucking ditch a goddamn lot. Because everybody has free will to do whatever they want. And that's what Jaguar White said she said, they used to say, the devil make me do it, the devil made me do it, the devil made me do it. They don't say that anymore. Now it's just everybody's fucked in their mental health. You know why their mental health is fucked? Because they're not accountable. People that aren't accountable, you get fucked mental health. When you don't take care of your body, when you don't eat food that regenerates your cells, and perpetuates your own ecosystem, it makes you crazy. People don't even drink water proper. They don't even properly hydrate with water. I'm constantly telling Mom, drink water, drink water, drink water. And whenever I tell her to drink it, drink water, Marge. If it's good enough for her, it's good. And then it reminds me because I have to remind her. And it's just this cycle of hydration I'm so grateful for. I ask people hey, when's the last time you drank water? You know how many people can't recall?
And people, if you don't drink water like 3 days, like you're dead. But they just live on stuff that has what? Well, their water's the first ingredient. Okay. Like, and people that like live off Coke and stuff, like, why do you hate yourself? If you know, like, when people do things that they know, like, are toxic to them, I know I used to do it with alcohol all the time. Just how drunk can I get? Can I fall on my face? Maybe I'll piss myself. I'm glad I never shit myself, though. I never got that bad. Yeah, every freaking famous person, likely, it's so funny. It's like every person that, like, rock and roll star that has ever had any kind of past of partying and stuff, like, the chances that they have shat themselves are very, very high. And yet people just worship these people because they can, sing a song? It's hilarious. Hi, Key. It's hilarious to me. I'm getting my voice back. I do this thing. I lost it. I lost my voice. I do this thing that when I get sad I get sad. See, because everything turns to anger with me is my propensity. Is that because if I'm not careful, if I don't lift my little dumbbells, if I don't go for my little walks, if I don't do all this shit that I don't necessarily really like doing, I just would rather do that stuff that I don't like doing than letting it all bottle up in me and then come out sideways and then, ain't nobody gonna take care of Mom. Yep. And I'm a law-abiding citizen. Like, I'm a really, like, I am more law-abiding. That's why I got out of the Air Force and only did 6 years. Because the fucking military standards were so far beneath my own. That my personal standards, my ethics, were higher than the United States Air Force. That's why I said, I'm going to do my 6, I'm going to honor my commitment, and then I'm going to tell the whole world what shit this country really is. And I've been doing it ever since. With my experience at Offutt Air Force. Go look it up! It's a pretty prestigious base. That's where Looking Glass started. Yeah, Looking Glass. Yeah, I was on that base. What, you don't think you don't get energetic imprints of history, of being places? Just being places? Just being amongst the energy fields that live there before you? You don't think that people don't get knowings from being there? Guess what other knowings I got? I got a lot of knowings on the island of Crete. I got the knowings of gods on the island of Crete. Yeah! That's what I got. I also got 8 anthrax vaccines. They kind of fried my endocrine system, but I can knock a lighter off your hand from across the room. What's the matter, buds? I'm going to be done soon. Then we can go walk around and do whatever makes you guys get your yah-yahs out. So, other things I did in the 6 years, 9/11. I flipped off George Bush as his plane went by so we could go down into the super secret bunker down below down below Stratcom. That's where they have the buttons to drop it. Dude, it's all so silly. Because the budgets are so they can keep building new buildings to put the button in. Every new airman that goes to Offutt, like you have to, like the orientation part, you get to go down and sit there and look at the big screen. Show them what they're a part of. Ooh, America, freedom. As we've been killing people in places we have no business for opportunistic reasons, just for money, just for all that external power, control, dominance, that LD energy. So anyway, that's about all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you